and out of the zone. Powerhouse slider, and I mean as good as any slider in baseball. His changeup has gotten better. If Carlos Martinez brings his A game, he has the chance to throw a no-hitter every time he takes the mound.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Now the 2-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Carpenter charging in on it. And there's one down now. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. What's the key for them tonight, Giro?
Matty, this is going to be a fun lineup for me to watch. I get fired up watching these guys because they all have a plan. It works for them. They follow the scouting reports. They grind it out in the video room. I'm interested to see what they've come up with.
So the base is empty here with one away, and standing in, the ever dangerous Mike Trout. First pitch on its way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
2-0 now.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher.
Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 8, Justin Upton.
So striding in, Justin Upton. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Just getting started here in St. Louis. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And the pitch. And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. No score. Shohei Ohtani, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Now there you see Dexter Fowler, as he'll be the one to commence the action in the bottom half of the first. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Fowler behind a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
A huge key I see for this lineup is they're going to have to make this defense work. They're not afraid to kick a baseball around. If they can put the ball in play and make this defense beat themselves, they don't even have to worry about running into a 3-run homer.
Striding in, Tommy Pham. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Leaves a changeup high for a strike.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. A bouncer up the middle. Simmons has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Here's Matt Carpenter looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a high pop-up. Cozart is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's Albert now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
First baseman number 5, Albert Pujols.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. 2 of the game's best, 2 of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bouncer, but it gets fouled. The 0-2 once more. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Pujols is retired, and there's 1 away.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball that just misses inside. Changeup in for a strike. Calhoun is often heralded for his defensive capabilities patrolling the outfield, so much in fact it's not uncommon to hear the word elite when used in talking about his skill set. So I guess it goes without saying that his pitcher teammates always appreciate having him out there behind them.
Yeah, he just seems to be in the right place at the right time. I don't know if he could see the signs from out there, but it almost seems like he gets a jump before the pitch even reaches home plate.
2-2 the count to Cole Calhoun. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2. Waiting next is Andrelton Simmons. 3-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
Swinging a soft liner that gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder tucked, and was able to stay inside that ball for a soft liner in the center field.
In now is Andrelton Simmons as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Not a bad pitch there with two strikes, but it misses 1-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in now, Zach Cozart, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Angels shortstop behind in the count at a ball and two strikes.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
The 1-2. He's at the knees and called strike three. Angels strand one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
First pitch on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. It's 1-0. Ozuna, a former Miami Marlin, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Popped him up. Simmons waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And check out the left side of this infield. You think the pitching staff's not going to want to pitch the righties in to pull and the lefties away to go the other way to the left side? That's because everything's getting caught on the left side of this infield. Should be fun to watch.
Digging in now, Yadier Molina. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the pitch. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that one stayed too low apparently. Bottom of the second here with no score. Two balls and a strike to Molina.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
Now the 2-1. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Here's a high pop-up. Kozart is there. 2 down.
Batting sixth, first baseman, Jose Martinez.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Jose Martinez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one just missed outside. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Upton's under it, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Cardinals, who move to the third with no score. At the plate, Martin Maldonado. His head-to-head numbers against Carlos Martinez. He's 0 for 9. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. One and one the count. The 1-1. Takes the pitch for strike number 2. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Third inning, no score to this point. This is skied into short left center. Ozuna is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Back goes Ozuna at the track. The wall. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So it's a solo shot for Ian Kinsler as the Angels take a 1-0 lead.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Bases empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot is the result.
Striding into the box, Mike Trout. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Nope. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Seared down the first baseline. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. The relay, and this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
Here's Justin Upton now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And 1 count, and the pitch popped him up. Carpenter is there for it, and that ends the inning. Angels hit the board first thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the third coming up, and the Angels lead it here 1-0. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeJong. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch of the at-bat. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all away, and he was going to zone him up.
The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you got to be ready for the heater.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a ball lying toward the gap in left center. And that's the first hit in this one for the Redbirds.
Batting eighth, second baseman, Colton Wong.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Colton Wong. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Lifted down the line in left. Here comes Upton. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first out. Certainly a highlight reel grab that we just witnessed. So here it is again with show track, and the high 90s route efficiency is what stands out. He read it off the bat exceptionally well and closed ground on it just about as well as one could. Into the box, Carlos Martinez tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. Set with the 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Digging in to try it again, Dexter Fowler, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set, now the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, I don't know if he wasn't looking for it or just got fooled a little bit right there, but that was actually a decent slider to do some damage with.
The 0-1 delivery. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Cards leave one. They're down 1-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Albert Pujols. Will match up with Carlos Martinez to lead off the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. One strike to Pujols. Behind 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. DeYoung's got it. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Ready now for L.A., Cole Calhoun, a base hit in his first trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Right over the middle, knee high. One run on 3 hits and no errors to this point for the Angels. Down and away, ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes now. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. And now for the Angels, Andrelton Simmons. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Looks at a changeup right over the middle. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. One run on 3 hits and no errors to this point for the Angels. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And good work there as this is taken for ball 4, and the Angels have themselves a 2-out base runner.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Now at the plate, Zach Cozart. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Simmons leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. It's a swinging bunt up the line, but that one rolls foul. The 1-1 home. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
In now, Martin Maldonado, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Took something off there, but it misses. Ball 1. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher. The 1-2. Hit out towards second. Wong is there. Throw on to first. He'll be in time, and a good chance for the Angels goes for naught as the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Angels lead it 1-0. Leading off the inning, Tommy Pham, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Tommy Pham.
First offering on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Lined hard toward right center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. To be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Here's Matt Carpenter. He popped out in his first trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job, and now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
As a look, now the pitch. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, I know what he was thinking there. The pitch before was way out of the zone, and he was hacking. So the pitcher says, hey, if he's going to swing at that, how about this? Solid strategy, except this time it didn't work out, and it's a wild pitch.
A runner at second, nobody out. A ball and 2 strikes. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Upton's under it. 2 down. Into the box, Yadier Molina, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Pujols has a play, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We played 4 full. It's the Angels 1 and the Cardinals nothing. So here now is the pitcher, Shohei Ohtani. He flew out in his last at bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we might be seeing a pitcher's duel today, and these two guys have certainly delivered on that promise.
You know, Matt, sometimes it's really hard to put a finger on why a guy pitches well and why a guy is having a very difficult time. So far, he hasn't had a very good season, but you know this, when you have the stuff that this guy has, he's 1 out, 1 inning, 1 pitch away from turning things back around, and he's pitching more now like the guy we thought he was going to be.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Tough slider down low for a strike.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Pham moving forward. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Left side, played on the backhand, and he'll get in there safely.
Hey, D-Roll, that's great hustle out of the box right there. The shortstop has to go deep in a hole to make the play, but he was thinking base hit as soon as he made contact.
Yeah, perfect placement right there. He's definitely rewarded for it right there. Nice play by the shortstop. There's not much you can do. You can either plant that right foot and try and come unglued with a throw to first base. You can use the Derek Jeter, try and jump throw. But I didn't think he was going to get him either way.
Here's Justin Upton now.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. A 2-run home run off the bat of Justin Upton, and the Angels have taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, he thought he was just about out of this inning. Then the ball leaves the bat, and he's thinking, please go foul. But no such luck. Right off the foul pole for a 2-run homer. Sometimes this sport just isn't fair.
Here's Albert now. As he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
2 balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman. Now the 2-1 pitch is laid off of for ball number 3.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
The 3-1. And they don't even want to mess with Pujols here with a base open, so they'll go ahead and put him aboard.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
Paul Calhoun will stand in now. 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. From the stretch. A cold strike on the inside corner.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. But the Angels get 2, both on this 2-run home run. Middle of the night here at Busch Stadium. It's now 3-0 Angels. Standing in, Jose Martinez. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Fouled off. Ready with another 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeJong. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped him up. Maldonado is under it. 2 gone.
Second baseman, number 16, Colton Wong.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A ball and a strike. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. This is line to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. So at the very least, that 2-out base hit will prevent the pitcher's spot from leading off the next inning.
Now batting, pitcher, Carlos Martinez.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Carlos Martinez. He did his job and laid down a successful sac bunt in his first appearance. He's set. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Started that swing a bit too early.
Hey, this guy is one strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding the zone.
Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count. Wong, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. 1 left for the Cardinals. Still down 3-0. Now at the plate, Andrelton Simmons. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses, ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The bouncer to the left side. And he's safe.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first baseline. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
There goes Cardinal manager Mike Matheny on his way out to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Dominic Leone takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Dominic Leone.
Zach Cozart will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. That's inside. 2-0.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Two balls and a strike.
2-1.
Fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Now the 3-2 pitch. Ripped down the first base line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Stepping into the box, Martin Maldonado. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. First and second here with nobody out. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Way in front of that fastball. Oh, and a huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here.
The pitcher, number 17.
Digging in once again, Shohei Ohtani. No hits to this point. First pitch on its way. Here's a strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Behind 0-2 now. Pause and the 0-2. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
The batter, number 3.
Ian Kinsler will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Outside, 3-0 now. Mike Trout would be next. That's on the outer edge, 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
The 3-1. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. Angels strand a couple, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Here's Dexter Fowler now. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. And they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Now the 1-0. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in his zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Center fielder, Tommy Pham.
Ready for another chance? Tommy Pham. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. This is line to left. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Now to the plate, Matt Carpenter, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
He's set and the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Calhoun on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The left fielder, number 23, Marcell.
Coming to the plate now, Marcell Ozuna. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Here's the 0-1. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Hey, 1 strike away from 6 shutout innings against this lineup. We have a gem on our hands, and the bullpen will be well rested.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Missed with a slider.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
Pham is off at first with 2 away. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Low throw, but a nice play at the bag by Pujols. Saves an error and ends the inning. Cards leave one. They trail in this one 3-0. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. The Angels are out on top in this one as we get caught up on our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Sam Tuivalala is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 64, Sam Tuivalala.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Mike Trout.
First delivery to him on the way. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Set to deliver the 0-1. Line to the right side, but foul.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
You know, there aren't many guys that could just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Now another 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Justin Upton will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. First pitch on its way to Upton. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. A swing and a miss at one that almost hit him.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Stepping up to the plate, Albert Pujols. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a slider on the inside for strike 1. And he just misses with a curveball.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes to Albert Pujols. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Leading off the inning, Yadier Molina, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Upton's under it. 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Jose Martinez.
Ready once again, Jose Martinez. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Here comes the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Calhoun. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
Digging in, Paul DeYoung. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this match?
In for a strike. It's 1-1.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Here's Colton Wong now. Popped him up. Kozar is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one right down Main Street. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Takes a good curveball at the knees. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. On his way to second is Calhoun. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
In now is Andrelton Simmons.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 0-1 on its way. Popped him up. Martinez over to his left. He's got it 1 away. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. So stepping in, Zach Cozart. First pitch coming. Here it is. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low. Up around the face. The 2-0. 3-0 now. Martin Maldonado is on deck. Calhoun leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. That one's in there. 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. Fouled away. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Striding in once again, Martin Maldonado. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Comes set and the 0-1. Now the double steal is on here, and that's through into left, a base hit. The throw to the plate. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan. But you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4 and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't hurt.
Oh, it does hurt. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball. You get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
Up next for the Angels, second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. First pitch of the at-bat. But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the 3rd out. 1 in the inning here for the Angels on a couple of hits. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Angels are out in front, 4-0. Greg Garcia will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th.
Garcia.
Hit hard to short. Simmons is there. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Now batting, right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
First offering on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose.
Two balls and no strikes to the Cardinals center fielder. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Into the corner and slicing foul. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Ready for another shot now, Tommy Pham. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
And the 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. The 2-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. Cozart is there. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. They trail here 4-0. The Gateway Arch lit up at night here in St. Louis. Welcome back to our broadcast on MLB Network. Matt Bowman enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout.
Leading off for the Angels, center fielder number 27, Mike Trout.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Now the 2-0 home. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3. Due next is Justin Upton as he gets loose in the on-deck circle. Now the 3-0 offering. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Here's Justin Upton now. First pitch on its way. And here's a ball grounded foul near first base coach Alfredo Griffin. Popped him up. Molina moving to his left. And that's the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, Albert Pujols.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Albert Pujols. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Trout, the runner at first, with 1 gone in the inning. And it's fouled away.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. The next 0-2 misses for ball 1.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Line toward the alley in left center. And Pujols is aboard. That's a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Turn and burn, baby. He smelled that heater coming inside right there. Didn't do too much damage with it, but was able to get the head out and drive it for a knock.
Into the box now, Cole Calhoun. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. The 1-0. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Andrelton Simmons waits on deck. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. Soft liner towards first. Well, this is speared by the first baseman.
The batter, number 2, first base, Andrelton Simmons.
Stepping up now, Andrelton Simmons. And they're runners at the corners now. From the stretch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Here's a high pop-up. Beyond has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Angels strand a couple, but they're in front 4-0. Here's Matt Carpenter. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just a bit up. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing. 2-0. Ball 3. Marcell Ozuna waits on deck. The 3-0 pitch. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk would jumpstart their offense a little bit.
So coming to the plate, Marcell Ozuna. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. Kinsler for 1. Return throw not in time, and that turned into a closer play than I thought it would at first sight.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Ozuna, the runner at second with 1 away. On the ground to the left side. Simmons with the backhand. And the throw gets him at first on as fine a play in the hole as you're ever likely to see. 2 away now. All right, so let's turn to show track for a more in-depth look at that one. Good reaction, great range, and a nice backhanded stop, and the jump throw with a lot behind it all the way across the infield for the out. The numbers don't lie, and that was pretty spectacular. Stepping into the box, Jose Martinez. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Sliders in for a strike.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
The 0-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Line drive to center field. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the ninth. Totally dominant in this one.
4-0 the score tonight. The Los Angeles Angels led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Shohei Ohtani is the winning pitcher of record. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, we're all thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
Our final line score tonight.